You are now listening to the Hyenas podcast.
Hello, I am Cole.
I'm Cody. Let's restart that. We're trying to fucking.
Keep it going.
I'm Trent.
I'm Trey. Somebody forgot to turn their mic on. We are the Hyenas. Welcome back to episode 4.
It was the panic and then the panic in you. I'm Cody.
Today we're going to be talking conspiracy theories. What do we got, Cody?
Zombies. Is it going to happen? I'm just kidding.
Let's see. The first one that I thought was kind of interesting.
While he's finding it, you know what we should really talk about? Those people that get ready for the world-ending stuff. What are they called?
Doomsday preppers?
Yeah.
Trent, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them?
You think they're overboard or not?
No.
I think there's some that they're out there.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that. There are some that are. Yeah, I agree with that.
There's definitely some. Like, what you do is just getting food and stuff. That's different. But, like, I watched an episode of one of them way back, and this dude had, like, 5 shipping containers buried underground. He went to the extent of...
Trent wants to do that.
Yeah, he went to the extent of literally buying every mirror he could think of and planting it in the woods so you couldn't see anything. And, like, it was just, that's too much.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool.
I feel like that is just way too much.
I've seen the ones that get like the...
Like one dude had the buckets of mashed potatoes and he was like, I could last out here for 150 years with what I got. I'm just like, no,
Yeah, that's stupid.
that's asking for people to show up.
You had the one guy that had an in-ground pool put in, but will not let anybody swim in it because he was going to convert that to drinking water and stuff. Like, that stuff's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
if you have a plan to convert it later, that's different.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're just like, nope, that's future. I'm going to deal with that later.
and I'm not.
Chlorine's my...
I'm not that to that extent. I'm more of, I want to have stuff ready and in place, so if anything does ever happen, we're able to make it. You know what I mean? So call me out like that.
No. I'm talking about the guys that build like the bomb shelters and stuff. Spend millions and millions and millions of dollars.
If I had it, I would do it.
Well, like the guy that did the mirror thing, like he had his own militia from guys in the area. Like he had everything set up.
That's what we have.
No, I'm talking like 150 dudes that just showed up, and it was like his own little army he had built. He was on a radar because of it.
I watched one where the kids and the family, like if something ever happened, they drive this vehicle to a certain part, and then they get in this boat and go wherever.
Yeah.
You gonna get into that trend?
No. Listen, if I can't defend my own place, I shouldn't be there.
Oh, here's another one that I looked up. Nobody actually cares about fine art. It's just how rich people launder their money.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Sure.
100%.
Like,
100%.
like you're going to spend $5 million for a banana taped to the wall? That's art.
Where was that? I seen
It's a commercial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing, too.
Oh, was it really?
It was a very real thing.
Oh,
And then you have, artists like Banksy who like put his in a shredder when it was at auction, and then after it got bid on, the shredder started, shred the painting.
It shredded half the painting, so half of it was hanging out the bottom and shredded, and the other half was still in the frame. He built it that way on purpose.
What the?
He was watching a live auction. As soon as they sold it, he hit the button and it shredded half of it, and it completely doubled in value immediately.
Why?
He's an artist.
You wouldn't understand.
What about those people that take the paint buckets and make those?
Like, I think they're cool. I
Like
think
where they hang them from the ceiling
Yeah.
and spin them and shit.
Those were going for thousands and thousands
yeah,
of dollars.
I think some of them are ideas. Now you got people on TikTok that are selling, 50 paintings a week, and they put the damn thing on a drill and they put some paint on it and spin it, and everybody's like, "Oh, damn, that's cool!" And they buy it for $35. That got completely off what we were talking about, but yeah, no, I don't.
No,
I could see that being true.
it's all a conspiracy.
I could see the nobody cares about fine art.
Nah.
Do you think they even hang it up in their house?
No, most of them put it somewhere in a vault or something because it's worth so much money to them or to other people, according to them.
Well, there's a difference between actual like fine art, like something like the Mona Lisa or a Rembrandt or something, or a fucking banana taped to the wall.
Starry
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah.
What is this banana taped to the wall?
You've never
Look-
here. I'll look it up for you.
I've seen the commercial with not Liam, Hemsworth and
Clutch
Chris
Gear.
Pratt. Where he was eating the banana, and it was art. And the Kardashians' mom came back out and was like,
More like fart.
A single banana duct taped to the wall sold for blank in 2024 art auction. The art is part of a series titled "Comedian" by the artist Maurizio Cattelan. It is important to note that the buyer of the original piece also received a certificate of authenticity, and a separate banana is replaced when the original artist or a new artist tapes it to the wall. How much do you think that sold for?
Was it like a couple 100,000?
I'm gonna say 3 million.
What's your guess?
I don't know, I get them at Walmart for like $2.99.
1.2 million?
1.2 mil.
6.2 million.
Oh, are you kidding me? For a banana. That's not even the same banana.
And that's it right there. Just taped to the wall.
Yeah, definitely money laundering. There's no way.
So if I go tape a
100%.
fucking apple to the wall, can I sell it?
Yeah, see, there's the display. It has his name above it. It says comedian, and it's just a duct tape banana. That's all it is.
So what happens when it rotten?
They replace it.
Oh.
This is really making your brain.
Dude, people are stupid.
So could we get like a comedian to sign a poster and then tape like an apple, like Trent was saying, or something like that?
Well, they had one that went famous. What was the deal on Twitter like 10 years ago? It was like the most viewed and redone post ever. It was a picture of an egg. And it had
Yeah.
like 350 million retweets or something. It set some kind of record, and the original poster got money for it. Yeah, just because he posted a picture of an egg.
I'm gonna throw a cat in the air and take a picture of it.
Another one that I agree with is they stopped teaching kids cursive so that they can't read old documents like the Constitution.
So, yes, they did stop teaching people or kids that. They are now teaching it again.
Yeah, mine's.
But I
I don't know.
don't know. Yeah, I think I would.
I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to read cursive?
Don't know how to write it. Don't know how to read it.
What?
What?
Really?
Do you?
Nope. I can. Okay, I can.
I can make
get
out
by. I
words.
can
Yeah.
read it, but I can't write it.
Yeah.
It was probably
Wow.
over 20 years ago when I was in like first grade or whatever. And no,
Yeah. About so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I start writing really fast, like mine goes from normal writing into cursive. Like I'll blend cursive letters into it because I'm writing so fast.
So I've learned over the time to kind of like pick out certain letters and words, but yeah, I don't know how to write it.
Huh.
yeah, it's like a foreign language.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I agree with that one though. If that's the reason why. I mean, it would
I-
make sense, but
Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, it's an interesting topic to discuss whether it could be feasible or not. But
I mean,
you've got two guys sitting right here that don't know how to do it, and they're within age range to be leadership in our government right now.
we also
Probably
have
start prepping for it.
the worst education in this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50th out of 50. Let's go.
at least we're in there.
Only up from here, boys.
might not be a podium, but it's a participation.
Squirrel.
And that's the ADHD kicking in.
There's an actual squirrel.
That's what I'm saying. I think 100%.
Pecan tree? Sorry.
I think 100% the deja vu exists.
I agree.
That it is already been done in our past life, but this time we did something different, which had a different result.
I agree with that
Wow.
100%.
I do too. I just did it in an episode.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
So,
like, I believe in it so much that I've stopped in my tracks and like remembered what happened the first time, and I started looking around for like key things.
You know what's gonna happen next.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I've almost scared myself because I can stop and tell who's going to get out of a car or.
what about birthmarks? Have y'all heard about
No.
the conspiracy about birthmarks?
Birthmarks are how you died.
Yeah,
That's
I was
how
gonna
you
say where
died
you
in past life.
See, mine doesn't make sense because I've got one on the inside of my right knee and an exact replica on my left elbow. And it looks like I was stuck together.
That's where the arrow went through, or a spear.
Or hit an artery. I have one like right here, right about where the
Memorial.
yes, the femoral artery runs through.
Yep, I have one right here on the inside of my leg, and then I have one right here on my elbow that matches.
I got one right in the center of my belt line, like where belt buckle would be. That would suck, whatever happened.
Yep.
What about you? Do you?
It's on my ball sack.
Oh, that's shark.
You win.
It was a shark.
On the bottom of it.
I would die too.
Died from penetration.
I don't know.
I agree. I mean, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I've heard the two. They're angel kisses, and I've heard that's how you died. Yeah, but
Angel.
makes yours even funnier.
Never mind.
You're such a good boy. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I got myself in trouble. But I don't know. I don't know how they would be explained. Birthmarks. It's just
Kason has that big one, right?
Yeah, right on the side of his head.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for some of them, but like mine, I don't really know how that would affect it.
It could have been Civil War era and blew your leg off and you got sepsis and
True.
gangrene and
That whole thing leads into a whole other conspiracy that I read about the other day. Have you guys read about the Lou Gehrig kid?
Lou Gehrig?
No, the Lou Gehrig kid. Like he came back and like he was able to. He told his mom when he was like 3 or something like that he was Lou Gehrig in his past life, and then told him his mom and dad's name, the house they lived in, where he went to school. Like he knew how he died. He knew the year that he died.
Oh yeah, I've seen multiple stories like that.
And he was able to tell his mom about everything. She goes, he's never even watched a baseball game before. Like he should not know who this guy is. And he told him every detail he could think of. And I guess around 5 it started to fade, and like he's like 7 or 8 now, didn't remember any of it, but was able to tell them everything about Lou Gehrig.
That's how my stepdad passed away. Lou Gehrig's disease.
what is it?
It's where
It's like ALS.
it eats away your involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles. Sorry, it eats away your voluntary muscles. So you get to a point to where you can't lift your arms, you can't do anything. And
You know, like 10 years ago when everybody was doing the ice bucket challenge, that's the disease it was for.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That was the same thing as ALS.
Yeah.
it's just called Lou Gehrig's disease because
He was the most
Lou
famous
Gehrig.
person.
Well, he was the first one that I believe that was actually
Like diagnosed.
diagnosed, and that's what they called
Yeah,
it.
what was
So,
going on with him.
yeah.
They had another kid that I watched in Scotland that actually solved like a 50-year-old murder because of that kind of stuff. Like he was able to tell his parents where he lived at and all this stuff. So they went to go see the house, and he's like, "Oh, I was killed here at this time with a hatchet, and the neighbor's the one that killed me." Well, the neighbor ended up still living in the same house, and the parents went and had the police look it up, and they ended up digging up the weapon and all that stuff, and the guy ended up confessing to killing his ex-neighbor, and it was this kid reincarnated.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big news article.
Talking about karma.
Yeah, some 4-year-old kid shows up and you killed me back in the day.
No,
Nuh-uh, but I'm gonna kill you now. So zombies.
I believe it almost happened in 2020, but
Why is that?
I'm still big on the coronavirus thing when it first popped up.
It's the flu.
I think it was meant to cause more destruction than it did. They just didn't get what they wanted to.
oh, it was definitely biological warfare.
Yeah.
So let me ask you,
Our own government.
do you guys think if, let's say, the zombie apocalypse did happen,
Mm-hmm. I hope we get the slow ones.
do you think
Oh,
it's...
War Z.
That's what I'm saying. What do you... I feel like World War Z is more realistic, like what it would end up being like, or it's the one with Will Smith,
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, that type of shit.
And see, I'm okay with that. They only come out at night.
Those are kind of almost like vampires. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But or do you think we're going to brains and
I'm okay
like
with- I'm okay with Walking Dead.
the
stuff.
Walking Dead style?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But if it's like Resident Evil or Left 4 Dead zombies that are like mutated and big, nah, we're
Yeah.
screwed.
So, but what do you think we would get stuck with?
I think if it was the coronavirus thing, I think it'd be more of the Walking Dead style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they'd become superhuman or anything like that.
Well, the World War Z, it started with someone getting bit by something along the way, and
Because was it me and you that had the conversation about could you choke out a zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
I don't think you could.
Yeah, no, because I mean you have to shoot him in the head
To kill him.
Theoretically, movie standards, you have to shoot him in the head to kill him. But if you remove the oxygen blood supply to the brain,
The brainstem.
it'll
Yeah.
kill it. But they don't have any flowing blood.
Well, it depends on which zombies you're talking about. Walking Dead, they chop their heads off and it's still biting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the brainstem that you
Yeah.
got to take out. The brain or brainstem
Yeah.
on Walking Dead.
It was just a thought that I popped in.
In World War Z, I think it was just anything. Yeah,
Like shoot them in the heart.
yeah.
What do you think it would be?
Me personally, I think the World War Z would be the
I think it'd be in between them.
yeah.
Well, have you seen The Last of Us? You know, the
Yes.
fungal zombies?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched that.
It starts from like Indonesia or somewhere
Mhm.
like that. It's a, fungus disease.
It's actually
that takes over.
it's a game that they turn into a TV
Yeah.
series.
I knew that, but I haven't watched the TV series at all. I don't know. I'm hoping for more Walking Dead
Yeah, me
zombies.
too.
and everything.
You're going to have to be more worried about other
Like the only thing I have to worry about is hordes, just like
live people than you are.
Well,
yeah. If they're running 15, 20 miles an hour, then totally different game plan.
I think it'd be awesome to live in the Walking Dead type.
Take whatever you want.
Not so much take whatever you want, but
Live wherever you want. Take whatever you want.
I don't know.
It's like the Wild Wild West, but with
I mean, it's all fun and games until the AC goes out. And then my big bag's sweating.
let's get into the biggest conspiracy of it all.
Oh, what's that?
Our government.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about the government.
Why?
Which one?
Which
specifically?
that's not what I was fixing to say.
You got the moon landing, JFK, all of them. Most major conspiracies you can tie back to the government in some form.
9/11.
Government. Charlie Kirk, I think, was our government.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
think
could.
it's our government.
I don't.
Hired for killing.
I think
They hired him.
yes. I think it was our government, but I don't think it was the whole government.
No, I agree with that. I think they trained him to take that shot. Because that was actually a really hard shot if you look at it. Like,
I don't think they meant to hit him where they hit him.
I agree with that. But if you look at that shot, not very many people can make that shot in this world. I think he was trained to do that.
You all realize this whole Charlie Kirk venture's not over yet.
100%.
Not even close.
It's about to come back around.
It's fixing to come full circle. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm talking about our government being the highest cartel in this world.
Oh, 99%. Yeah.
How can you be somebody you're working with?
They are the cartel.
That's what I'm saying. How can you they're running the cartels? So.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I mean, they've been CIA funded for since the 70s.
Yeah, there was a whole initiative that people.
Come on, get into it.
There was a
Here we go.
There was a whole initiative that people uncovered from like drug smuggling and stuff that the U.S. was supplying
Back in the 70s, 80s,
like Cuba, and stuff like
60s.
that.
We went over there and showed them how to plant and harvest heroin.
Absolutely.
And then trained all the Contras.
So, yes, back then, the CIA was funded 100%. Now you have,
don't hold it back. Get it out there. Come on.
You have the administration that is literally just shooting these freaking speedboats, the Venezuelan speedboats, off the top of the water right now.
I can agree with this administration.
And he's all but ready to declare war on all of it. I mean, like, we're right there at that fine edge. And I think we should quit worrying about this shit across seas.
Take care of our home first.
Take care of our home. And then when I say take care of this home, I mean we need to go into Southern America and Northern America, both, and just take care of it. Because yes, we used to have the drugs ran nonstop coming up through the southern border now, right?
It's still coming.
It is still coming through the southern border, but your majority of it now is coming through Canada.
Correct. They've just found another route,
and that's your Asian cartels or
it's Southern cartels also.
Yes, but they're working with the Asians now. Yeah. I watched the whole
fentanyl.
Yeah, everything
that's coming from Asia mostly.
Everything.
They got a lot of labs in Mexico now. China came over and set up labs for the cartels.
Well, look how many numerous acres of land that they bought here just in Oklahoma.
Yeah, a lot to build marijuana.
And how many of them got raided and shut down? And how many did we see come through our facility?
Oh, yeah, hundreds.
That's the thing, that they just pop right back up.
So, which is going to bring me into another whole sleeper cells.
I think they're real.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say 100%.
Just put it out there. Come on.
Yeah, 100%. I believe that there are sleeper cells. And I know, well, hell, I was talking to one of our ICE agents, and they, quote unquote, they hit a whole freaking cell, and we had them come through our facility. And go ahead.
I know who you're talking about because I was talking.
That's fine.
I was talking to him about it the other day.
So
he can't confirm nor deny it.
Correct.
From what he knows. Yeah.
And so yes, they're there. And not just, I mean, they're from everywhere. You got them from Russia, you got them from Germany, you got them from here, you got them from there. We have homegrown. So it's just America, and I know it's completely off topic. We're just kind of all around it, but America will not fall to any country
but ourselves,
but itself. Mm-hmm. It will implode internally before anything from the outside will ever happen. I 100%
famous
believe
president.
Well, it doesn't help that
famous president.
Now we're trying to clean up a 4-year mess.
I firmly believe if we would have made him our president again, we would have been done for.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're still or her. We're still in the midst. Yeah. We're still in the midst of it. Like, we're still trying to come back from it, but
I think it'll take about 8 years to come back from it 100%.
And see, I'm on the opposite side. I don't think we should go anywhere. I don't agree with bombing other countries or going after Venezuela. I don't agree with any of that. I say we say screw it, shut the borders, and screw everybody else and figure out your shit. Yeah. And I wouldn't go after anybody. I would literally just set up at wherever the international waters start, block our borders off, and you come near it, you're no more. But you're done.
Essentially, that's what he's doing.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you have to go in and cut the head off the snake just to get it slowed down before you can ever do that.
That makes sense.
And just like the individual we had housed in our facility, he was one of the major cartel leaders.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
Did they hear something?
No, might have been there or the
Fridge. Major cartel leader in our facility.
Right. That cartel is all but gone now, right?
Yeah, they just reformed into something different.
However, the Los Zetos, they are booming, and one of the top.
Yeah, they're top 2.
From everything I've seen, they are the top one right now that is taking over.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought they were on their dwindling also.
But
No, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that latest mayor, whatever he was, that got elected, and like that night they found his head on top of his car with his body still inside of it.
That's I think going there, and I'm not necessarily, full on war invading, but something has to get you. We have to go there and meet it head on, or else it's not going to stop. And it's never, ever going to stop, but we can get it slowed down.
Yeah.
I say full on war, get it taken care of, get in, get out, and then go up north. That's what I think. Because Mexico can honestly be very beneficial to us.
The whole part of Southern America could be.
I agree with that. But if we take over Mexico, not necessarily take over, but go in there, clean up, and then make them an ally to us, I think they would be very beneficial to us. One that would stop a lot of the whole border crossing stuff. You can make everybody go through and get legal, make them legal and all that. But I think you should go full on war and stop it, because it's going to take a little while, but I feel like we could handle business very quickly.
I don't know.
I don't think we need a full-on war. We're, that's our neighbor right there. We could send, like the SEALs and Delta down in squads or whatever, and we have drones. Just hit them and get out,
But they got so many places they can hide. You're going to have to.
Oh, yeah. But,
And again, you kill one, there's going to be no one that's just going to step up and take their place just because they want that money. They want that power.
Well, see, I look at it as like the Russian-Ukrainian war. When it first popped off, everybody was like, oh, God, Ukraine, they're so behind times. Russia's a powerhouse, and look how Ukraine's adapted to that war that quickly. Like, they just immediately started handling their own side. They had people on the streets making Molotovs out of a liquor store that were bombing tanks rolling down the street. It's just regular civilians. So that would be my only fear with going into a foreign country and trying to handle business is how fast can they adapt?
But if they knew our reasoning behind it.
I mean, you'd have some people behind you, but
you're going to get a lot of the civilians over there that will back the United States because of what the cartels do to their families and do to their people. But then you're going to get a lot of pushback from the ones that are benefiting from the cartels also. So it's...
Well, right now, like the millennials and Gen Z are protesting, like in all like the state capitals and in Mexico City and everything, against the president, Sheinbaum, because like she hasn't outright showed support to the cartels, but she hasn't done any pushback.
Yeah.
So they're all like, yeah, you're with them, and she's like, you guys need to stop protesting.
I believe she has ties to him, doesn't she?
I believe so, but I don't think she's ever, outright said, she's supporting him, but I think she is.
Probably how she got elected.
Oh yeah, I think the first Jewish and first female president of Mexico. They like all the young people down there hate her.
No,
I firmly believe there are certain people in this world that are trying to take down what we have, from inside of itself.
Yeah, just they're trying to take down our infrastructure just so they can implement theirs and get it.
Oh,
Just like the Hamas and all that shit going on in, was it Michigan right now? Or
yeah. I just think it'd be a smarter move at that international water line to put a warship or something down there, something that is a target, you could per se. And if they keep sending boats or sending people over, that's going to get your active war and give you a reason to go to the country, not just, hey, they keep sending drugs over, let's go fuck them up.
Well, they have a whole carrier group down there right now in
That's
the
what I'm
Caribbean.
saying.
Yeah.
They keep sending them down. They're like, hey, they won't stop. They won't stop. This gives us a reason to get worldwide. It gives you more of a reason to go take care of business.
Now they're trying to say, so war crime happened. Like they shot the boat, like one of the boats, and then they had SEALs come in and finish the guys off that were swimming. So, technically, international law, that's a war crime.
it's not a war crime if it's the first time.
It's not the first time. That's why there's a rule.
Oh, damn.
The last people to get tried for that exact crime was a U-boat. They sunk, can't remember what, it was some kind of cargo ship. And then they killed like 25 out of the 27 people. Like they just, brought the submarine up and then just mowed the people down that were swimming. And the two that got away told everyone what happened. But I don't think it's technically a war crime because we're not at war. They haven't declared wars yet.
No.
I don't know.
I think my other fear is sending people to other foreign countries that we already know they have people in the United States.
Yeah.
If you send your people out of town, who's going to attack your town?
And that was one of the issues from a lot of the other administrations is we are so, I'm not going to say we're spread thin, but we're so spread out in different countries that the people are taking advantage of that. And when I mean that, I'm talking about our military.
Yeah.
And
well, I think they're relying too heavily on that old saying from a fucking Japanese guy or Chinese
the
guy.
general.
There's a gun behind every blade of grass. I think they're relying too heavily on that. Of if this happens, the United States has so many guns and all that stuff, which
they do.
Undoubtedly, they do. Like none of us, I don't think any of us in this room would be scared to pick one up and go defend our families or our town or our country, whatever.
Red Dawn.
But I feel like it's definitely, there are some cities, very large cities, that I don't think they would have issues with. I just don't believe they have a lot of infrastructure to fortify themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not going to happen out here. We have too many hunters, too many rednecks.
The southern states won't happen.
Exactly, but you've got huge urban areas that have a lot of cover that they could just walk right into.
Well, you do, and you got to look at a lot of those eastern states. Okay, there's some of the best hunting up there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them northern states, there's some of the best hunting up. There's a lot more hunters up there than you really realize.
Oh, I firmly believe they're going to go west to east. They have no option. So they're going to have to start in the west and work their way east.
Wisconsin, during rifle season, has the 6th biggest army in the world, I believe. They have something like 600,000 registered every year.
Jesus.
It's like what on average? Every American owns 1 to 3 guns or something like that.
Yeah, it's
1 to
like
5.
that.
It's like
Right, 3 to 5.
I think it's like 1.3 guns per person in America.
I saw a really good thing the other day of this guy that I follow on Facebook and YouTube and all them. And he does a lot of 2A stuff, and he pulled a clip from some podcast, some West Coast podcast, and they said that it would be so simple for everybody just to melt down their guns and make metal to build infrastructure, and then we would have no guns left in the United States. It's completely feasible. We could do that with ease. And it cuts back to him, and he's like, you don't understand what we have in the United States.
Like, just in Oklahoma itself, we're sitting at almost 300,000
Guns?
hunters.
Just registered hunters.
200. It's 276,395. That was for 2004.
So you're looking at, we'll say 2 guns per person, because no hunter has 1 gun. They have a minimum of 2. So you're looking at 500,000 guns just in Oklahoma alone.
Well, I would say they have a minimum of 3: rifle, shotgun, pistol.
Well, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying hunting rifles. Like that's just long range, pick you off from before you even know they're there. That's over 500,000 guns. And then you add your concealed carry pistols. If they were probably, I would say 70%. If they're of age, they're probably prior military. They know how to handle it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just hunters. That's not counting everybody who doesn't hunt, who does own weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect example, Trey.
Yeah, which I want to get into it, but yeah. In my house right now, I think I got 15, 16 guns.
I have 0.
Yeah.
I have none.
I don't have any. I lost all mine in a boating accident.
Your cruise? Titanic?
They're all set in the bottom of the Gulf of America.
What?
They're all setting in the bottom of the Gulf of America. It's not called the Gulf of Mexico anymore. Did you not know that?
Nope.
Like Trump literally changed the name of it.
I thought that was kind of stupid.
Literally changed the name of it.
When?
Like when he first got in this
Yeah.
year.
So there's no exact number of registered gun owners in the United States because because the federal government does not maintain a national registry, nor do some states require you to register your firearms. However, surveys have indicated that an estimated 32% of U.S. adults personally own at least one firearm, which is around 81.4 million people. So that's if everybody owned one gun. In contrast, personal ownership, the number of registered firearms is much lower. As of early 2024, there was an estimated 6.06 million registered civilian firearms in America.
Okay. So I'm changing the topic again. Sorry.
Go ahead. You're good.
When is me and my mom got onto this during our Thanksgiving deal? When is the last time that you have heard or seen anything from Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, any of them?
Right before Trump got put into office.
Mm-hmm. Which was how long ago?
The last time I seen anything from them was
About a year ago.
no, mine was probably 3 months ago. Whenever the Epstein thing kicked back up again, it was Bill Clinton or Hillary. It was one of the two that had a statement about the Epstein files.
Had a statement.
Yeah, that's
But did you see them reading it? Hear them talking?
no. It was a still frame. It was
Okay.
it was a statement.
When was the
post.
last time anybody has seen anything from them?
Been about a year.
Yeah, no, yeah. Whenever I think the inauguration, because it was like Hillary did some wild shit on the side, and Bill Clinton's face was all.
I seen Obama not too long ago. I think he was like sponsoring the new mayor of New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did a meeting with somebody. I seen that video too.
Why?
I think they're fucking dead.
They're not dead.
No, they just know that they don't have a place in politics right now, so they're waiting for Trump to get out to come back.
Sorry, I'm still reading about the gun thing. So, estimated sales in 2023 for the state of Oklahoma only. In NICS, which is the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, estimated that around 325,700 guns were sold in Oklahoma in the first 4 months of 2024.
Damn. Look up the number for like 2020, because I think that was like a skyrocket year for guns and ammo when COVID hit.
So I got a question.
Oh, I bet.
I'm pretty sure it was like huge.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Oh. So do you think we ever enact martial law and arrest Obama for some of the stuff he did?
300.
I don't think they'll enact martial law, but I think they're going to get him.
That's the only way they can arrest him, though, correct?
It's not. Why is that?
Because he got pardoned from everything, didn't
It's not even through yet.
No.
he? Oh. But if he lies in court for the whole stuff that's going on right now,
The last time that Hillary was noted to be seen in public was in September 12th, 2023. The provided search results do not specify for Bill Clinton.
Units for 2020 was in the months of January and February. It was 307,000 firearms were applied to be bought in the state of Oklahoma.
And
only.
that's crazy because that was, before COVID too.
No, it wasn't. 2019 was COVID, I thought.
2020.
2020 is when
March 2020 is when it really started.
Yeah,
2021 is when I was hospitalized.
Yeah, just January and February alone, 307,000 firearms were applied for to be bought in the state of Oklahoma.
With double lung pneumonia and the flu.
The flu. But did you ever notice that? The flu, everybody quit talking about it. Yeah. And then it was COVID. And then when COVID started slowing down, everybody was like, oh, I got the flu. Which I think that was either A, to kill off a lot of people, or B, get people a lot of money. Because a lot of businesses and everything could claim money during COVID and stuff like that.
Oh, there's been a lot of people arrested recently too for scamming out of COVID money.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, if you owned a business, you could claim a whole bunch of money. Talk to Travis about it. Travis has a website he goes to or whatever, and he can see how many people claim to get money.
Obviously, no doubt, Texas is number one. Texas is number one with licensed. In 2021 is the last numbers they have, which is 45.7% of adults say they live with a home in their gun in their home. Sorry,
Home with their gun.
with 1,006,555. That's all that's reported in Texas is 1 million people, and they're at the top of the list. They're number one. Florida's number two at 518,000.
Florida
Is number two.
I didn't realize how liberal Texas was.
It's gotten, so if you look at it, it's been since like COVID hit. And it happens because I firmly believe, and this could be another conspiracy thing if you guys want to tail up onto it, but like my wife's mother retired from California, 28 years, blah, blah, blah. Like 8 of her coworkers moved to Texas. There's 3 other ones that moved to Oklahoma, and then her on top of it. So they're all moving to these other states away from California because they don't want to pay the prices. Because literally, she had a ranch out there that was worth a shit ton, and she comes down here and pays a third of the price for 3 times the amount of land she had. So it's just like they all moved so close that they have girls' weekends down at that big ass casino. They go hang out on the weekends together. So
right on the border.
yeah.
So that's the problem with that is, you have cities like Austin and, Dallas is kind of turning into it. You get people to move out of California because the prices and the politics, but then they get here and they're like, oh, we don't like the politics. So they change it.
Yep. They bring the politics.
And then so I think like Montana and, like Wyoming, places like that too.
Which
Like,
is
they were talking about Texas last year or whenever Trump got back in, like they were in danger of flipping state.
Yeah.
which is the same thing with the stuff coming from across seas, the Saharan
exactly what I was
law,
thinking,
yeah.
Sharia and stuff. Yeah.
Hello. All right, say hi to everybody. You're live on the podcast.
Oh, no.
All right, well, love you. Bye.
First guest speaker?
But no, it's absolutely the same thing as people coming from California to the red states. It's, bring like Minnesota, Minneapolis, like all the Somalis and stuff over there coming and then, don't want to assimilate and trying to bring their stuff over here.
Yep. They want to leave the areas because they don't like the way that they're being treated. They don't like what's happening to them. They don't like this or that. But then they want to come here and they want to change all of our stuff to that. And it just...
Well, and they're getting away with it because the states they're going to, they don't want to offend people. So like they're building the mosques and all this shit, and they're able to get away with it because nobody wants to offend them. Like, I think that's my biggest problem with today's date is everybody was so up in arms about offending people now that we don't want to do things for the better because they're worried about offending somebody.
Fuck your feelings.
Like
Everybody's getting so weak.
yeah, I don't get it. It's like Canada just had to step up because I don't know where it was at, but it was one of their bigger cities. They have like a whole 15 or 20 blocks blocked off that's just mosques and Muslims and stuff like that they've just taken over. And like the people had to complain about it to their city because they can't go down there anymore because they're chased off like violently with knives and hatchets and all kinds of shit.
So I think Texas just outlawed the Sahara law, the
Sharia.
law.
The Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, they classified them as a terrorist organization. Yep.
Yeah. Is it Michigan or Minnesota that's having all the ones with the?
So Minnesota is the Somalis. Michigan, Dearborn specifically, is where they're having like in street like fighting and stuff with the Muslims and stuff.
So Minnesota, they have
Minneapolis has been bad.
I lost my train of thought.
Michigan.
The ones with the Somalians.
Oh yeah,
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota. They're doing basically the same thing Texas did. They're outlawing them. They're starting to deport all of them. They're starting to.
So when do you think the next big catastrophic thing happens in the United States to bring us all back together? Because the government's starting to lose everybody.
I don't,
9/11, they're going to feel bigger than 9/11.
Another false flag.
I don't think there's anything that could happen, even a 9/11 event, that would bring us back together right now.
I mean,
There's so much separation between the two parties, or that the parties have driven, that it won't.
They're going to have to go bigger than 9/11.
It's going to be a civil war.
The only way that's going to happen is if they get rid of the parties.
Yeah, they're going to have to. It's going to come down to what you were talking about. It's going to be something catastrophic draws martial law, and it's going to divide a line between the two parties.
I think Obama gets arrested. Obama, Hillary, all that.
I don't think that'll be the biggest news. I think it'll be U.S. versus
That'll be
US.
hush hush.
No, it won't. You know how much?
No, that'd be so publicized.
Yeah, you know how much?
Not as big. I don't think it will be as big as you think it would.
You know how many people love that guy?
I know.
I think it'll be publicized. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think anybody's going to give a shit because it's going to draw that divide so hard.
It'll be left versus right.
Yeah, 100%. Like 100%. It'll go straight. Everybody won't even be on their devices anymore. It'll get knocked down to dwindle to where everything's on the street, and it'll be
Fights.
every person for themselves in the grocery store type of shit. Like they won't care that this is going on anymore.
And because that is why you guys will like the way I am.
Circle back around to the beginning here.
Back to the prepping.
No,
Sorry.
I think that's going to be the biggest thing that could happen. That would have the possibility of bringing something back.
Oh,
There's so many people that love that guy.
I think the Charlie Kirk is
That's also going to tie into
the
it,
start of it,
Yeah.
but I don't. Fuck Obama.
That is your feelings. That is my feelings.
I never really had any kind of feelings towards Obama.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have any feeling towards him.
And that's what I mean.
He could have done
any feelings.
He could have done stuff better. He could have done stuff worse. Like he was.
I'm just saying.
I honestly don't even think he ran his fucking campaign. It was his wife, but that's my own opinion.
His husband.
Yeah,
Another conspiracy right
it was
there.
Michael.
Michael.
It was Michael.
Allegedly.
I mean, anything you've seen him in, she was right there the entire time. Which I guess the first lady's supposed to be, but you could see him checking his shoulders.
Another big conspiracy is it even our president running this, or is there somebody higher than
hell no,
higher
it's
than
not.
him being their puppets?
The CEO don't run a company. Every Fortune 500 company is not ran by one guy. It's ran by a board. And that's exactly what the United States is.
So who's our board?
Everybody.
The Senate and the House.
The Illuminati.
Parties are just a facade. It's just a way to get people to hate each other. That's all it is.
I think it's
It's
higher than that.
It's a meeting just like this. They decide
We should start a third party.
There is. Yeah.
independent.
No. I know there's Democrat, there's Republican, Independent, but I mean like a an actual party.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know.
I mean, they had like the Libertarian Party, the Green Party, all that, but it's just
But they're still
Don't take
branches off of
yeah.
the Democratic side or the Republican side, or I'm saying straight up,
Can our motto be "fuck those guys"?
yes.
Just 2 middle fingers.
That's
What are you going to do about the fight in blah 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 country? Fuck
I
those
don't
guys.
I don't think anything will bring this country back together the way it used to be until
Excuse me.
a revolution starts.
It's going to have to be like
Something, and I like a lot of what this president that we have in office now is doing.
I agree.
There's some shit that he does that I'm just like, you're an idiot.
Well, I've been hearing about this ballroom the last couple of days. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
What?
The building the new ballroom or
He's
whatever.
building like a $300 million ballroom to have shows in or some shit. I don't know. I just seen it yesterday. I think was the first time I saw it.
And the thing about that is it's already been redone multiple times.
Yeah.
Everybody's tying it to we have homeless veterans on the streets. The ones that normally don't give a shit about them. Now they're like, we have homeless veterans on the street that you care so much about, but now you're building a $300 million ballroom. Why can't you put that money towards?
It's going to take somebody like you, like me, like Cody, that's going to have to, like
Not you.
like Cole,
It's all right.
someone who really followed in the footsteps of
Not according to that one guy that keeps commenting on our stuff.
follow the footsteps of like Charlie Kirk, but more on the not the religious side, but more on the what's the word I'm looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know this guy's involved in podcasts and all that, but I've been finding myself really, really drawn to the Brandon Herrera
Yeah.
out of
AK
Texas.
guy, yeah.
Mhm.
But
There's a lot of
he
good.
is going to have to get something started up, and where everybody follows in suit, and it starts a revolution, and it tears down the government that we have standing now and builds it back up.
And see, that's why I think I like him, is because that's what he's been talking about a lot lately. Is he's very big on a reset button,
Yeah.
basically.
And that
We need
is
We need it bad.
that is what is going to bring this nation back together. It's not going to be one catastrophic thing. 9/11 was, it brought people together for a little while,
And
but
see,
people forget about it.
So if you take that as instance, it was a foreign country doing that. You've got half the party that wants to let
9/11?
it. Yeah,
It was us.
according to the media.
We found a purpose to go to war. Is all
Yeah.
we
It
did.
was the Saudis.
But it was, if you were to publicize that today, you're going to have half of them saying, "Oh well, they're a war torn nation and we need to help them. That's why they did this, is because we turned our back on them." And then our side's going to be like, "Fuck those guys, let's go kill everybody."
Yeah.
It's going to cause a bigger divide. Like even a 9/11 wouldn't be fucking fixed right now.
All we did was find a purpose to go to war to kill somebody else.
I think so.
And that's the whole reason of 9/11, so we could go
And
fight
again, look who was in power when that happened.
Bush.
No.
And then, that also ties in Dick Cheney. He was part of Halliburton.
They just wanted
And-
their oil.
Yeah. And, he got so rich off that war.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to call it here. I got to go
Yeah.
get them. So
You got to go talk to the guest speaker.
I got to go talk to the guest speaker.
Appreciate y'all for joining us for another episode of the Hyenas.
This is Conspiracy Theory episode number 1.
Conspiracy ish.
We just ran into a regular episode.
Yeah, it's just a regular episode.
Episode
Okay.
First episode talking about conspiracies.
Yeah. If you guys have something that you would like us to hit on, talk about, touch base with, drop them in the comments. Let us know. We'll do some research on it if we don't know anything about it, and we'll give our 2 cents on it. So
100%.
100%.
Don't forget to check out all our pages: Facebook,
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
We on YouTube.
We haven't posted anything yet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
TikTok, all that.
So absolutely 100%.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Don't forget to use code the Hyenas, all caps, one word, on WGG on your next purchase for 10% off.
100%.
Bye.
Bye.